Let me ask you something uncomfortable. What if everything you've been told about castor oil is only half the truth? Because right now, millions of people are rubbing castor oil on their belly button, their scalp, their joints, and they're getting some results. But not the results they were promised, not the results they actually need, and they have absolutely no idea why. And here's what nobody is saying out loud. The reason castor oil isn't working for you has nothing to do with castor oil itself. It has everything to do with where you're putting it, when you're putting it, and what's happening inside your body that castor oil is trying to fix, but can't. Because of one critical mistake almost everyone is making. Now, stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you something that's going to completely change how you understand your own body. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. I'm Dr. Adrian Cole, and this channel, Senior Health, exists for one reason: to give you the truth that the algorithm buries, the science that social media oversimplified, the answers your body has been waiting for. So here's exactly what we're covering today. Number 1, the real science of why castor oil works at a cellular level. Not trends, not TikTok. Actual peer-reviewed research that most creators never read. Number 2, the one place on your body where castor oil is most powerful. And I promise you, most of you have never heard this before. Number 3, the exact step-by-step protocol I use, broken down so clearly you can start tonight. For hair, for liver, for your gut, for inflammation, Olof, Italiano. And number 4, the costly mistakes that are turning castor oil from a powerful healing tool into an expensive jar of wasted hope. And if you stay until the very end, I'm going to tell you how to identify your specific root cause, because that is the missing piece that makes everything else actually work for you. Now, let me tell you something real quickly. I've been working in functional medicine and senior health for over 2 decades, and the number of people who walk into my practice holding a bottle of castor oil and a look of total confusion, it is staggering. Tea tree, 2 weeks on the belly button, maybe a month on the scalp. Some results, some confusion, and then they gave up. Here's what I tell every single one of them. You are given the what without the why, and without the why, you're just rubbing oil on your skin and making a wish. That ends today, because the truth about castor oil goes so much deeper than your belly button. It goes all the way down to your lymphatic system, your liver, and the reason your body is holding on to everything it was designed to release. Let's get into it. So let's talk about what castor oil actually is, because the internet has embarrassingly oversimplified this. Castor oil comes from the castor bean plant, Ricinus communis. It has been used medicinally for over 4,000 years. The ancient Egyptians documented it. It appears in the Ebers Papyrus, one of the oldest medical texts ever recorded by human hands. This is not a wellness trend. This is ancient medicine that modern science is finally catching up to. Now, the active compound is ricinoleic acid. It makes up roughly 90% of castor oil, and here is what peer-reviewed research actually says about what it does inside your body. First, it penetrates deep. A 2011 study published in Evidence Complementary and Alternative Medicine confirmed that castor oil applied topically can penetrate through multiple layers of skin and affect the tissue underneath, not just the surface. Underneath, that matters enormously. That is what makes it medicinal rather than cosmetic. Second, it is powerfully anti-inflammatory. A landmark study in the journal Inflammation found that ricinoleic acid reduces inflammatory responses by targeting your prostaglandin pathways. Now, pay attention here. That is the exact same pathway that ibuprofen targets. Castor oil does it naturally, without the side effects, without the pharmaceutical price tag. Third, and this is where it gets extraordinary, it stimulates your lymphatic system. Now, most people have never been taught what the lymphatic system actually does. So let me give you the most important 30 seconds of health education you've ever received. Your blood has a pump. It's called your heart. It beats automatically. It never stops. Your lymphatic system has no pump. None. It relies entirely on movement, massage, and external stimulation to circulate. And your lymphatic system is your body's primary waste removal network. Dead cells, hormonal byproducts, environmental toxins, immune system debris, all of it has to travel through your lymph to be processed and eliminated. Research published in the Journal of Naturopathic Medicine found that castor oil packs may increase lymphocyte production. Those are your immune cells, and actively enhance lymphatic circulation. So what happens when lymph stops moving? Puffy face in the morning, swollen ankles, brain fog that no amount of coffee fixes, skin that breaks out no matter what you put on it, fatigue that sleep doesn't cure. Sound familiar? That is lymphatic stagnation, and it is far more common than any doctor will tell you during a 15-minute appointment. Now here's the critical question, the one nobody on the internet is asking. Where does that lymphatic waste go once castor oil starts moving it? It goes directly to your liver, and that is where this entire conversation changes. Because your liver is not just a detox organ, it is performing over 500 documented biological functions right now. As you watch this video, 500. And most of us are running our liver like a car that hasn't had an oil change in 10 years. This is the part you stayed for. Get something to write with, because what I'm about to give you is the exact 4 application protocol I use with my own clients, ranked by power level. Starting with the one that changes everything. Application 1, the liver pack. Place your hand on your right side, just below your rib cage. Feel that. That is where your liver lives, and that is where your castor oil pack belongs. Here is what you need. Organic, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil. Read that label carefully. If it does not say hexane-free, put it back. Hexane is a petroleum-derived solvent. You do not want that absorbing into your liver tissue. You also need a natural cotton or flannel cloth, an old one you dedicate to this, and a heating pad. Saturate your cloth with the oil. Place it directly on your liver right side, under the ribs. Cover it with a dry towel. Apply your heating pad on top. Leave it for 30 to 45 minutes. The heat does 2 things. It drives the oil deeper into tissue, and it increases circulation to the area, accelerating the entire process. Do this 3 to 4 times per week. Before bed is best. Your liver is most metabolically active during your sleep cycle. Give it 4 to 6 weeks. This is not an overnight fix. It is a real fix. Application 2. The scalp protocol. Warm a small amount of castor oil, not hot, warm. Part your hair in sections. Apply directly to the scalp, not the hair shaft. Focus on your hairline, crown edges, anywhere you are thinning. Massage for several minutes. That massage is not optional. It is stimulating circulation and waking up dormant follicles. Cover with a shower cap. Leave it for at least 1 hour or overnight. Wash out thoroughly. Now here's the truth most hair creators will never tell you. Hair is the last tissue in your body to receive nutrients. If you are deficient in zinc, iron, copper, or B vitamins, your body will always prioritize your heart and your brain over your hair follicles. Every single time. Castor oil on the outside cannot correct a deficiency on the inside. Both have to work together. Application 3. The belly button method. Yes, it is real. Your navel retains residual blood vessel networks from your umbilical cord. That tissue is more absorbent than regular skin. A few drops before bed, held in place with a small cotton ball. It works. But think of it as maintenance, not treatment. Use it on the nights between your liver packs. Application for targeted problem areas. Joint inflammation. Wrap a castor oil-soaked cloth around the joint. Cover with a towel. Apply gentle heat for 20 to 30 minutes. Lower abdominal discomfort, bloating, cramping. Apply directly to the area and cover with warmth. Old scar tissue apply and massage daily for weeks. The deep penetration property drives it straight in. The principle across all 4 is the same. You are not just moisturizing. You're communicating with your body's healing pathways. Now let me tell you exactly why castor oil has failed so many people. Because these mistakes are common, they are correctable, and stopping them right now will change your results immediately. Mistake 1. Buying cheap oil. If the bottle does not say organic, cold-pressed, and hexane-free, it is not the same product. You are absorbing this through your skin, directly into the tissues above your major organs. Quality is not optional, and always buy it in a dark glass bottle, not plastic, not a can. Dark glass. Dark glass. Let light and heat degrade the active compounds, and plastic leaches chemicals into an oil that is supposed to help you eliminate toxins. Think about that contradiction for a moment. Mistake to quitting after 2 weeks. 2 weeks is not a protocol. 2 weeks is a warm-up. Your lymphatic system has been stagnant, possibly for years. Your liver has been overloaded, possibly for decades. Real cellular level change does not happen in 14 days. Give it 4 to 6 weeks of consistency. Your body is not broken. It is just slow to trust a new signal. Keep sending that signal. Mistake 3. Thinking castor oil is the entire solution. It is not. It is a powerful support tool. If your diet is generating more toxins than your elimination pathways can process, if your gut is inflamed, if your sleep is chronically disrupted, castor oil cannot override any of that. It needs a functioning foundation to work from. It is the catalyst, not the cure. Mistake 4. Misunderstanding what it is actually doing. Castor oil does not detox you. Let me say that again clearly. Castor oil does not detox you. Your liver detoxes you. Your kidneys detox you. Castor oil stimulates the system that delivers waste to those organs. That distinction matters enormously. Because if your liver is already overwhelmed and you're suddenly flooded with mobilized lymphatic waste, you may feel worse before you feel better. That is not failure. That is your body doing exactly what you asked. You just have to support the whole system, not just one piece of it. Now, here's the bottom line. Does castor oil work? Absolutely. 100%. Will it work for you? It can, if you use the right oil, in the right place, the right way, with the right consistency, and the right support around it. The liver back is where you start. Everything else builds on top of it. You came here today because something in your body is telling you it needs help. Your hair, your skin, your energy, your digestion. Those are not random inconveniences. They are signals. And your body has been sending them, hoping you would finally listen. Today, you listened. Now, take this. Use it. Give it time, and come back and tell me what changed. If this opened your eyes today, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe and hit like. That is how Dr. Adrian Cole Senior Health reaches its goal of 1,000 subscribers, and every single view and like gets us closer. I am Dr. Adrian Cole, and I will see you in the next one.